Hey guys, Carlos Rivas with CBAR Realty Advisors. When we last left off in my other video, we talked about how I closed a $10 million deal. It was a rehab facility, and how even though I was awarded a very good award through at that C21 franchise I was with at that time, I didn't feel like I've achieved a lot because I had lost a $33 million deal. How I got up from that was, just taking notes on the experience and moving forward. Overall, what I did learn was that it was very important to meet people that were power movers. Power movers to me are people that are very well connected, that can connect you to their connections based on, once you've earned their trust and the respect. So what I did for about 2 years, I really just, I went around to different places, many opportunities opened, closed deals here and there from there, and that same seller that had that big $33 million deal that I didn't take part in, brought in another opportunity on the table that they wanted to sell. This was a 340 bed assisted living facility, so this is a large facility. At that time, they were asking, in the $20 million price range. After I did my professional market analysis on it, I evaluated the asset based on the income. This are investment income approach properties. We evaluated the business, and future growth of the business. So we did a current asset evaluation and a future pro forma evaluation on this building. And over the last 2 years, while I was, pretty much preparing myself to meet and know as many people as possible that were, big decision makers and buying and selling this type of assets. At the time, I didn't know whether something was going to come up on the picture for me or not. I just knew that the more people I met in that industry, the more I was going to be attracting a deal like that. And it took 2 years. I came on board, and I remember working really, really hard, calling out everybody. I remember I went to a big conference in Los Angeles. I made some little postcards of the property that we're selling, just saying off-market opportunity, 340 bed facility, and so the name of the facility. And I placed a picture on it, and I took, I think, about 50 of them. And what I did as, my goal was to talk to 50 power movers in that event, which I did. I gave those little postcards, flyers to all those people that I know that they're operators, buyers, and sellers of this type of facilities. And believe it or not, I still did not find the buyer there, but I did establish really good relationships that I know that if an opportunity will show up again on the table, I would probably have somebody interested in it, whether if it's an asset, a high cap asset that's, at a full potential now, or an asset that's a little distressed and may have a powerful, return in the future. So either scenario, it's all worked out for me where I feel that I have the right connections. How I found the buyer for this facility was, I came across a Korean friend of mine many years ago, and we just kept in touch. And one day I just called her, and this Korean friend of mine, she was into the golf industry. She owned a lot of golf courses. So I knew she knew people with money, so I gave her a call, and she said, "Hey, I have a friend of mine that just came from Korea, and they're very experienced in the assisted living facility, and they have cash to buy something now." So I said, "Oh, okay." So gave her a call, showed them the offering memorandum. Within like literally 24 hours, I had an offer in my table. I think it was at $15 million. They submitted it all cash, closing 30 days. We countered back, I think, at 18. End of the story, we settled at 16.5 with the business and the fee simple. We did about a 15-day due diligence period before we opened escrow, but we were in a contract. After that, we opened escrow and closed in 30 days, all cashed. And this was a really fun and interesting experience for me because, it wasn't a $33 million deal, but I was still able to show my sellers that, hey, even though I wasn't at the proper place and didn't know the proper people at the time for your $33 million deal, I was able to step it up quite a bit from you know, where I was before. You know, I closed a 10 million for them, and you know, then I closed a $16.5 million property for them. And right now we're actually working on a $20 million property, actually two of them, one in Los Angeles and another one in the city of Montclair. So, you know, we're gonna continue working hard and, you know, getting to know more and more and more people. And remember, many times it's who you know that's gonna connect you. So make sure you establish a good reputation for yourself with honest and integrity, and always do a good job for your clients, and things will pay off. Remember, consistency is the ultimate glue of success, because without consistency, I've seen the quick success, but I know that ultimate lifetime success comes with consistency. So just keep grinding, keep doing what you're doing, and I promise you the results are going to come in.